What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Jake Shavink here, and today, Packers fans and Packers Nation, we are going to look at potential group of players from a certain university who the Packers could potentially select in the 2021 NFL Draft. That university, of course, is the University of Oregon, the Ducks, and they have a trio of defensive backs who I think the Packers should be interested in. So we're going to dive into a scouting report on all three of them, and then kind of look at the film and just see maybe how they would fit and talk about where the Packers could take these guys in the draft in just a couple weeks. So without further ado, let's dive into some scouting reports and then we'll get to the film. All right, so to start, Diamador Lenore. First off, this is first team name all draft. So the first starters, of course. But again, Lenore, a corner, effective jamming near the line of scrimmage. He's definitely a guy who enjoys initiating contact. So he's physical at the top of routes. He's got good ball skills. We'll get to that on the film for sure. Definitely gets involved defending the run. That just adds to his physicality and competitive toughness. He's a good wrap-up tackler. I think he's got good recovery and acceleration quickness. The ability to kind of recover when he gives up a little ground of separation. That acceleration, he can, click that second gear and be quick to transition to get back in position to make a play. Does draw a significant amount of flags on the field, and that kind of plays into how competitive he is and how physical he is. So some flags that definitely clean up, and maybe potentially with how good he is with acceleration and quickness, ability to recover, maybe he's best suited for the slot, somewhere the Packers are looking to upgrade under new defensive coordinator Joe Barry. So could be a potential there. Obviously, this is the big player that we want to talk about is Jayvon Holland. Kind of a do-it-all player in the secondary. He's got rare versatility. Played a lot of single high, two high, nickel. He has played on the end man of the line of scrimmage in the box, and we'll get to see that on the film when we dive into it. He's played on that end of the line of scrimmage and done a lot of great work there. He's the type of guy who is just a do-your-job type of player no matter where he lines up. Good in man coverage from the slot. Another guy who's a great tackler, sensing a theme with these guys at all. I think he closes well downhill from even a single high, two high spot. And competitive toughness, he sheds blocks and he can dip under blocks as well to close on ball carriers. Got good ball skills as well, good ability to turn and find the football. Little negatives here, he kind of does bite on double moves when he's in two high or single high. Does rely on a speed turn quite a bit in coverage, which isn't the worst thing. Obviously, defenders who have good speed turns and can be compact and efficient on that can succeed, but I think he relies a little bit too much on it. You'll see wide receivers attack that blind spot when he gets into that turn at the next level, so something we'll look at for sure. And a little bit of inconsistent angles, potentially against ball carriers, so just a few things to look out for him and why maybe his best position is in the slot in the box as a nickel player. So yeah, Thomas Graham Jr., the last of the three. The Packers have met with him and have shown interest for sure. Again, Graham, probably of the three, the most comfortable you'd feel putting outside. Good mirror match skills and man coverage. Another guy who's great in run support, a reliable tackler. Another guy who's feisty like Lenore, likes to initiate contact, click and close ability, really good diagnoser. He's effective at the catch point, and again, he's really good at flipping his hips to work vertically, stays in receivers' hip pockets. I think the biggest concern on film with him is against offensive players who run a good short game route tree where they can create separation horizontally. I think he struggles a little bit at transitioning horizontally over the middle of the field and doing that quickly and efficiently. So something to definitely watch. He does definitely lose his assignment in man coverage more when he's faced with that. So that's just something to watch with him, and maybe also why he may be better fit. Maybe not as much potentially in the slot as the others, but could fit there, but maybe just outside is where he works best, when he can stay on that vertical plane, can close in off-man coverage. So now let's dive into a little film on each of these guys in the same order that we did the scouting report. Alrighty, so now a little film time on each of these three players. So we'll start with, obviously, Diamador Lenore. He's going to be up top of your screen here to start. And Again, does a good job staying in the receiver's hip pocket vertically. That's one of his better reps that he had in man coverage. Here you're going to see him top of your screen here as well. Get involved in the run game. Again, another willing tackler. He just sticks his nose in there. Does a good job. Here, bottom of your screen in coverage. Does a good job squeezing the receiver to the boundary there. Not give him enough room. Again, bottom of your screen here as well. Communication. Again, gets set as the play is moving. But again, against Amon-Ra St. Brown here at the bottom, who, again, is efficient, crisp route runner. Again, does a good job diagnosing. You can see the synced hips there. Get downhill quickly and make a play on the ball there. Really good pass breakup by Lenoir. Here you're going to see a flash of the ball skills Lenoir has. Obviously, throwing to the defender underneath slips, but a good one-handed interception there by Lenoir. And does a little bit with it as a returner there. So, potential for sure. Okay, we got a little bit of 2020, of course, which, again, Lenoir was the only one to play in 2020 of the three. But, again, top of your screen, yes, it's early in the game. How do you know? The smoke. Top of your screen here, going to do a good job closing. Stays physical at the top of the route here. Makes a good play on the ball for the interception. Again, I think when you look at a player like Lenoir who has the ball skills and does a good job with physicality, he almost fits in that slot role where, you can trust him more to be able to initiate that contact and make plays for you. So, yeah, I think he's a good corner in coverage. Again, just a little grabby at times, and we'll obviously have flags called on him. So here we go, transitioning now to Jayvon Holland here, who's going to be in the slot near the top of your screen here and off coverage a little bit. Going to see him do a good job turning. What he does well here, finding the football, making the interception. Good job there. Again, he's going to be in the slot here at the bottom of your screen. This is a good job in zone here, getting downhill to close and making that tackle. Again, bottom of your screen, you're going to see him open the hips up here. Does a good job getting in front of the defender and making that play, pass breakup. Here you're going to see him in the slot again. Again, a lot of reps with him in the slot. Does a good job turning here, getting positioned, staying in the receiver's hip pocket there. Again, does a good job in man coverage, but again, you'll see that how well he operates in the nickel in the slot. Here again, nickel in the slot at the top of your screen. Going to close quickly on this slant route and make the play, break up the pass. Here, this is important. So, want to make sure you know where he's at here. This is where Holland is, playing basically almost an outside linebacker star defender type role. End man of the line of scrimmage here. Just want to make sure you guys can see that. Watch what he does here. Gets around Hunter Bryant, dips underneath the contact, and makes a great tackle. And again, you see this a lot with him making tackles for loss like that. Special stuff. So here you're going to see him in the slot, get off this block, the top of your screen, and wrap up for the tackle there. Yep, again, here coming down from a safety position, you can see them transitioning into a little cover one type of robber look. You can see the defender, the other safety, moving into the middle of the field. Holland's coming downhill. Going to make this play, get off the block, make the play against the run. And that's what Barry's going to want from his safeties is guys who can click, close downhill from deeper down the field. And that's something Holland does really well. Here, just on the left of your screen, does a good job. This is where he can bend under contact. Lineman's pulling, but he does a good job. Look at that. Getting underneath, dipping under contact, and another wrap-up shoestring tackle for him. He's so good at that. He's so good at tackling. And he just thrives near the box. Again, coming downhill again to help make that tackle. Here he's going to be in the slot at the top of your screen. That's where he gets into the speed turn. You can see him make the speed turn. This time doesn't hurt him. Makes a good play on the ball for the interception. This is really nice. So you're going to see a little bubble screen, tunnel screen type of thing here. And Holland is in the slot on the nickel. You see the tight end going out to make the block on him. Gets through that contact, gets a hold of the ball carrier, and makes that play in the backfield. So good. So good player. He's a day two player, no doubt about it. Just does his job extremely well. So now we're going to talk about Thomas Graham here as well. You're going to see him top of your screen. Does a good job. That's Laviska Shenault. Flip the hips, turn. Stay tight in coverage there. Another rep, top of your screen. This is what I'm talking about. Click and close, get downhill, make the tackle. Perfect stuff. Again, top of your screen. Does a good job making a tackle against the run. Here, bottom of your screen. Be physical. Shoves the offensive player down. This is good by Graham here. Not a great throw by Nix, but again, getting downhill to make that interception. Again, top of your screen. Good job recovering here and making a play. He got out of position, but again, gets his hand in there to make a play on the ball and cause that incompletion. Bottom of your screen. It's a good job squeezing the player, squeezing that tight end to the boundary there and, forces him out of bounds. This is a nice click and close as well. You can see him bottom of your screen, make a nice play, good tackle in space there, wrapping up. Top of your screen now, you see him flip the hips. Looks like the offensive player has him beat, but a good job transitioning, getting downhill again, and almost picking that pass off. So again, 3 really good players for sure here with the Oregon Ducks secondary. So which one makes the most sense as a Packer? Well, I think you can make an argument for any of them. Obviously, Lenore is probably a true slot corner. Got some developing to do in that area. I think, you see him, a lot of contact, going to have some flags called early on him in his career. So maybe not the best, but again, he's going to be probably a day 3 player, as is probably Thomas Graham as well, especially in a deep cornerback class. But he has the chance to play on the boundary. You see how well he can stay in receivers' hip pockets vertically. But then again, another day 3 player who I think the Packers could actually pick. They've obviously met with him, so there's interest there. But I think Jayvon Holland is obviously the best of the bunch. And if the Packers are really willing to trade back out of round 1, maybe take him early day 2 or with their round 2 pick, I think he'd be a great fit as a nickel. Really good in the box. If they want to play him back and have Savage do some nickel work, they can. You see him close from single high to high. Again, he just does his job extremely well, and I think Holland would be a great fit in Green Bay, so potentially watch out for that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video on the Oregon DBs. If you did, drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Got a lot more videos coming out before the draft. And again, I just hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like how this is set up with the scouting reports and film, if you want just film, I'm always open to suggestions, so let me know in the comments section for sure. I will see you guys very soon, though. Excited for what we got coming up before the draft. Till then, farewell.